Okay, so this is the third game of our Dark Elf run. We have been sniped by Big Bully Blood Bowl Butt from our chat on the stream. This is what our Dark Elf team looks like. It's healthier than it was last game. We're down to just 3 journeymen. We had 6 journeymen last game, but it's still looking pretty thin. We have got 3 Blodge now, which is really nice. Blodge Witch Elf, Blodge Blitzer, and we have our random Dark Elf lineman with Dirty Player. Big Bully Blood Bowl Nut has a ghoul that looks like it's been randoming because it's got a Sure Hands, Dirty Player, and Tackle. That is a very interesting combo of randoms. There is another ghoul with Strip Ball, which will be a threat for us, and a third ghoul with nothing. 2 mummies with one that has guard, paid full price for the guard. 2 whites that have not gone for any Mighty Blow or Tackle, just 2 more guard here. Again, paid full price for those. And a random Wrestle Zombies, pretty nice. Our team is 2-0-0. Blood Bowl Nut's team is 3-2-0. Blood Bowl Butt. Sorry, I mispronounced Blood Bowl Butt. Some people say it Blood Bowl Nut, but they're just saying it wrong. Immediate full banger, goes offense first, so he can do his banging. Known banger, Blood Bowl Nut. For anyone who doesn't know this, because if this is on YouTube, you might not be as familiar with our Twitch chat. Blood Bowl Nut actually is someone who I played together with recently at a Kent Team Championship. We were on a team together, and we joint won the Kent Team Championship. And in part because Blood Bowl Nut was a big banger who won all of his games, sometimes hilariously quickly, by murdering the opponent team. There was definitely like a game where he came and said he was finished, and I was playing my game, and I think I was still like midway through the first half. And I genuinely thought he was coming to say, oh, he'd already finished the first half. And he said, and I was like, oh, did it go well? And he was saying, 1-0 or something, and was happy. I was like, oh, nice. So whose drive is it for the second half? And he was like, no, that's it. It's finished. So yeah, some unbelievably quick games of murdering everyone for Blood Bowl Nut's Orcs in Kent. Cough, beat Blood Bowl Nut, global cough. That's because you played a team with a tree on it, which is inherently superior. A vicious ref has sent someone off. Sent off a ghoul. Punished for sniping. Referee was like, you know what we do to dirty snipers? We send their ghouls off. I remember having a teammate like that at the World Cup. Who could that have been, J-Lev? My teammate pitch cleared someone next to me before my game got to turn 3 and finished the game at turn 7. Yeah. That was me on my Underworld. God, Underworld are ridiculous. Underworld is such a brutal team sometimes. Like, in a brutal as in too good. I was a banger at the World Cup. It's undeniable. And I haven't played Underworld since. What a banger. Doesn't even need Mighty Bow, just to bang us. The shame eating you up. Little bit. That's what the journeymen are for. True. I was quite enjoying being a player up though. It didn't last very long. Not a great kick for us. I think one of the first questions you're asking yourself if you're playing elves against undead is, can we disrupt them before they get into the cage? Because once this gets into a cage with 2 guard whites and 2 mummies, it's going to be very, very hard to do much about. And even though this is not technically in a cage yet, it might as well be because it's in a safe spot. We can't get to that. We can't split their team from here. So next turn, they're not going to have a hard time getting this into a pretty safe box somewhere. I think we don't really have anything particularly interesting to do with this turn. We're just going to do a safe-ish bullet somewhere. Maybe it's just this one. At least there's some value in that one if we get it. We'll move this line up to here. Fine. Won't do the other one because it doesn't really change much for us. Just noticed the ref knocked your player down. My wife is loving all the insults I'm getting. She's laughing her head off. Good. Mrs. Blood Bowl, but I'm sorry to call you that because I don't know your name. But I should have said Blood Bowl, not there. You should call him Blood Bowl Butt at home. It's a great name for him. I shouldn't have said Mrs. I know, I feel bad now. The whole point was to call Blood Bowl Butt, not to call his poor wife the same thing. But do call him Blood Bowl Butt. He's very fond of the nickname. I could get 2 hits on this one, but it does mean hitting with outblock first. I think both of us here are interested in trying to hold the middle of the pitch, aren't we? Like, I think both of us, because Blood Bowl Butt doesn't want us to. Oh, I've gone too far there. I got bamboozled by that one being there. It's annoying. Well. I've made a mess of this now, so we won't do what I thought I was going to do. We'll do it differently. And we'll give up a hit for it. That's all annoying. I made a mess of that. Oh well. Don't worry, you have lots of variations. Good. Good. If there's any good ones that we don't know, I don't know how she'd share them with us because I'm guessing she's not signed into Twitch, but we're all up for new nicknames. Sorry, just missed you someone. Steal his keyboard, tell us secrets. Yes, exactly. Okay, no knockdown there is good. Yeah, so I think what's happening here, I think the dynamic of the game right now is that Blood Bowl Nut is trying to hold the centre of the pitch because if they get pushed to the side of the pitch, then they have to worry about frenzy more. And for the same reason, we're trying to hold the centre of the pitch so they can't just have it.
I will drink their tea. I always want a cup of tea.
However, I'm a little tempted to get rowdy here. Which probably will turn out to be a mistake. Wish we had some sidestep. There is a world where we push the ball to the edge of the cage here and get a 1-dice hit on it. It's not easy, but that world does exist. Push that there, which we can do on a 1-dice. Fill this square. Hit this piece, which would be an uphill. Pushes into you. No, because we wouldn't have that square filled. Okay, yeah. Was looking tough anyway, but good to have a think about it anyway and see if it's possible. This is going to give them an extra hit if it doesn't fall over, which is annoying, but if it does fall over, it makes this situation better for us. So now... Do not do that dodge. I said do not. Do want to dodge those, but I want to foul this white more. Just a stun, but that's still good. No guard there. Makes that more awkward. Not that awkward still, but that means I've got to bring someone else's guard in. Still got the bribe. Gonna keep on fouling. Don't have a bribe. Gonna do it anyway. So they have got tackle on the ball carrier here, so they could just hit us. But if they just hit us and they're not moving the ball, so I expect they'll blitz for someone else. What do you mean? That white was standing in this square and I was just trying to move my line. I didn't even see it. I was trying to move my lineman into that square and I didn't realise it was there and it just accidentally got in the way and got trod on. You can't blame me for that. It's just an innocent mistake. Right, I kind of said I didn't see the player. You click the no bribe. Yeah, invisible player bug, definitely. We've all seen these bugs. We know it can happen. Boo. Oh, ref, it was a misclick, ref. Ref, I didn't mean it. Oh, the ref. Ref's on Blood Bowl Nut's side. Totally biased ref. That was probably a dumb foul. I like the first foul because part of the reason I like that first foul is I actually I was saying before about how both of us are trying to hold the middle of the pitch, and I felt like that first foul was the moment where we actually did start to force to one side a bit, but I think that second foul maybe was too greedy. It just got to my thinking of it that there was a pretty nice piece there that if we could get rid of it would have been pretty nice, but now we've gone down 3 players, so maybe it was too much. Right, no one died. It's not a real foul. Yeah, this is maybe with no bench. That was a step too far down the greediness.
Just tried to introduce a catchphrase. My agent says it will help future games.
Don't do it again. I hate bad puns.
Okay, turn. We definitely can't foul again. They don't actually have frenzy. Really like a knockdown. We haven't had many knockdowns the last few turns. Good. Didn't even die. What is this? What is this not dying? Now, you don't get to use Mighty Blow if you're the one being punched. I guess we probably should dodge this first. Still.
You didn't see that windows around you, did you?
Oh, so nearly got the arm break. What a 9. I see a really bad surf on the ball. I suspected there might be some kind of surf there, but it did look like it would be pretty long shotty. Okay, ball is coming back in from the sideline by the looks of it. Oh, just the dodge through the gap? Yeah, I mean, there was just the roll 2 6s. Uphill zombie with a loner. Well, that's not as bad as I thought. That's not actually that bad. I mean, the uphill's pretty scary, but the rest is just 2s. Having that fall down there is actually pretty nice because, as you can see, Bloodborne didn't want to roll the rush on it, so it just stood up and didn't base anything. And, oh wow. Well, that's even nicer. A snaked rush. I think I can see some dice on the ball here. Maybe. Not what we were hoping for. It's probably just going to be 1 dice on the ball then. Make it 1 into 2, hopefully. Get you in there. Blitz on 1 goes to a 2. No, because I need to blitz from here, otherwise it's going to be guard on the first hit. So it goes here. So we need to be there for the second hit. Which is a loner dodge, which I don't want to do. None of this is as good as I'd like it to be. Good. So this goes 1 into... Oh, there's still that. Goes 1 into 1. Unless we do the 3+ here, but then we're also costing ourselves some recovery. I think 1 into 1's as good as we get here, really, isn't it? Feels a bit bad. I mean, I guess we could do that and then go... Yeah, okay, let's go for that. Got it. Okay. So we're giving up a free hit this way. But if we dodge here, they could just blitz us onto their hit anyway, so I think it's probably not worth rolling that extra dice. Maybe that should just stop instead of dodging. Oh well. I think that was a mistake dodging that. I think that should have just stood up. I think it was actually doing a useful thing. So they have got a strip ball here, which I forgot about. Is another thing to think about. Is that going to be the blitz? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Certainly could be. They can also just hit that and free up this mummy. I think you might as well bring this mummy in and take the 2 dice first, and you can always do the strip ball later. No, going straight for the strip ball. Okay. Oh, fails it. Rush makes it. Full pow, so it doesn't need strip ball. So the ball is going down. That said, doesn't look like there's an easy score left here for the Undead. They haven't got their fast players in positions. I think we'll just appo that, because that is one of our 3 blodgers. Okay, ball's still on the floor. Interesting mess we have here. What are the scoring options for Bloodborne? That zombie and this white. Zombie is no longer a scoring threat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And the white needs chain pushes. Okay, so we're not too worried about them scoring. What can we do? These are going to be hard to do much about. I think we want to dodge this so we can get 2 dice here, and then come around and blitz with that one. I think that's the best shot we're going to get. Good. Lovely KO there as well. Am I blitzing this on a 1 dice? That doesn't seem that good. We're better off doing this. We have 2 dice on that. Fine. I think I could have done this better. Oh well. I really thought that was a 2 dice and it's not. Oops. Well, I did get the POW. Now we have a 4+ with no reroll. No, we're better off to put you there. have the scoring threat guaranteed and then try to pick it up on you. See if we can just roll the dice. Yeah. But at least that way we didn't leave the witch elf stood on a mummy, which is good. And we also didn't this way there'll still be some chance to score next turn. Whereas if we'd gone for the pickup right away, maybe it would have worked and would have been better, but we would have had no chance to score if we failed. It's looking pretty unlikely it will score now. But the good news is Blood Bowl Nut also isn't scoring because this is turn 8. So, interesting half. Really, really interesting half. A lot happened. Sure there were turns I could have done better. Very sure there were turns I could have done better. I think the second foul in particular was spicy. I actually, like, jokes aside, I know I was joking about it being an accident, but I think the first foul was right, because turning that into a stun meant that white didn't get straight back up and use its guard to hold their position on the pitch, and that was the first time I managed to sort of knock Blood Bowl Nut off his centre. Like, he was very much just happy in the centre of the pitch, and once I did that, it forced him to move away, and I think that was a good thing, created some opportunities for us. But I think the second one was probably too greedy, although it's also very easy to, like, judge based on hindsight, because of course if we do manage to remove it, then it's a big removal. Okay, no POW. So it's pretty unlikely, but we will try to do something here. Oh, hush. I know. We all know. I shouldn't have done this because now we haven't got anyone to pick it up even if we sack it. Being realistic for a second, even if we sack that, who's getting the ball? No one. So let's not roll a 4+ and injure our player. Let's just call that a turn. The webcam's broken. Starfair, I've got a new one ordered, so hopefully it'll be back soon. KOs stay out. So that puts them on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, so they're still on 10. We are on 8. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And now I'm thinking, do I Daka? And part of my thinking is, I know Blood Bowl Nut doesn't like Dakas, which makes me more want to do it. But then I'll regret it when it goes wrong. In general, not sure that Daka is super strong against Undead here. We've only got 3 movement 7 players. They've got 2 movement 7 players. Although that said, they are down on movement 6 player. They really haven't got a lot of speed, have they? They've got 3 players with some speed. Everything else is movement 4 and movement 3. Daka if you want. I'll do what I want, thank you very much. I don't need your permission. I don't need your permission to choose how I play my team. Hey, Itchy. It's beginning to look a lot like Daka. Free bribes, but we had our dirty player sent off already. No. Diced. Still got the bribe. Gotta keep on filing. Well, there's only one thing to do in this situation. Run away. Run away from the banger coach. I mean, we wouldn't foul anyway. That's not a thing we do. It's just the sort of thing that Undead would do. We would never. It's the sort of thing a filthy sniper would do. This is just deliberate bait to try to get me to want to serve the mummy. We served 2 big guys earlier. Don't think we won't do it again. Okay, so the general blitzing range is here, the white blitzing range is there, so we're going to stand double GFI range to the white. See if the white likes the sound of that. I serve 2 big guys. Correct. Cauliflower dead. And then she killed a man. I think Blood Bowl Note knows exactly what he's doing here, and it might work. Blood Bowl Note is literally saying to me, come surf this on an uphill. He's actually like calling Collie out. He's saying, Collie, come surf on an uphill. I'm so tempted to try it. There is another option, which is play more sensibly. If this is double push, I'm going to be mad. Because if this is double push, it could have been a surf on a big guy. It's not double push. And big meanie Blood Bowl Nut would have taken the skull. Just to be mean and ruin everyone's fun. Wouldn't have chosen the push for us. No, be greedy, learn from Davo. What is ball? Ask Uber to foul. Uber's got the ball right now.
I wouldn't like to use the word power, as that has certain mechanics. He seems a little stubborn, doesn't he?
Turn me on. This is turn 11 for the Undead. Need to keep an eye on this strip baller. Oh, what a coward. What a coward moving away from the sideline. Honestly, thought you were braver than that, Blood Bowl Nut. Thought you wanted us to play the fun game with the serfs, but no. Just moving away from the sideline. being boring. This might have to be an uphill. Does it have to be, or could we just not do that and ignore that altogether? We could put it through this gap here. Probably that's bait again, isn't it? It's kind of tempting because the uphill is not that bad. Then we get 2 dice there and go, but it's an uphill and then a loner block, which are both potential disasters, aren't they? So maybe let's not do that. Maybe let's just hit the mummy anyway. As a punishment for being a wimp and not standing by the sideline for us. Should we just punch it? Really want that there though. Hold on. Surfed. I'm sorry. That was mean. But also funny. Shouldn't it?
They're all over the place. I can't see them going much further.
They call that one the SPP surf. The spur from Uber to Fell. Is this ball safe enough? Not totally convinced that it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Can get there without even doing the corner cut.
If the player remains very
And
quiet,
this would have to do the 4-3 to hit it. Agi teams the shit in this ladder tree. Hold my tea. Well, steady on. I think we're still not in that strong position here. I think that we might be about to see the ball get ahead, but that was a satisfying smash of a mummy.
they're players. Oh no, my mistake. He's on the ground.
Sorry, Bloodbowl Nut, for murdering the mummy. Did it regen? No. So that is like dead, isn't it? Oh, agility bust. Oh yeah, you probably don't mind that. Oh, so we're doing this on a 1 dice, not going for the assist. 1 dice gets me strip ball. Doesn't get the PAL. Big scatter coming up. Okay, very good. Smart by Bloodbowl Nut. Kept this ghoul free, so if the scatter went out, they had the ghoul to recover. That was the right way to do that. But lucky for us, ball scatters in, and now we might be surfing that ghoul.
Skaven leagues played in the teams are backed by the powerful greater powers, so you have clans
Can get that all the way on there, the rushes.
and so on.
Yep. Okay. Definitely makes it harder.
And yet so much else.
What turn are we on? 13. Okay, so we still have some time here. We're elves. We can go fast when we need to. Good.
This player likes to be well assisted.
Off you go. was going to pick up on Collie. And maybe now that's stunned as well, we don't need to, and we could just bring her up here and take this block. Stun there was really, really helpful. All the armor breaks. Oh, that one wasn't armor break, that was just the animation. Yeah, I think we stop there. Jeez, buy you a drink first.
No, I may actually say something witty.
Hey, Broccoli, how are you?
Anything, please.
Haven't seen you in a while. Hope you're doing well. It's looking fairly promising here. We've managed to get rid of 2 whites and 2... Well, the ref got rid of one of the ghouls, but they are down 2 whites, 2 ghouls. Okay. I like this again from Bloodborne, looking for their outs. 1 dice surf here, gets rid of a blitzer. Puts that on the ball. Nicely done. Nicely done for more surfing. Oh, I think that might be a dead blitzer. Because we used our Apo, didn't we, already? Don't remember which one Dislocated Shoulder is. Yeah, that's a dead blitzer. Rip. This team has been ridiculous. You're not sorry. You're not sorry, and that's okay. We weren't that sorry about murdering your mummy, so you don't need to be that sorry for murdering our player. Yeah, exactly. Collie's said that correctly. I make no complaint.
If the player is pushed, it will finish in the
Thought I had one more movement than this. Not ideal. We are effectively playing no reroll Blood Bowl because we keep failing things on the loners which we can't reroll. So it has been a bit of a interesting challenge. I'm sorry. Sorry I didn't get any SBP for it. Fair. Okay. So they've got Zombo hit on it. I did wonder if I could have planned that last turn differently to get a hand off to the Witch Elf and get the ball properly away, but it was riskier, so I went for this. But this has a different kind of risk, which is that we could just get sacked. Although Bloodborne has rolled some horrendous rushes and therefore doesn't have a reroll to hit us with. Still, we're going to have to roll some dice again here. We are short on elves. Again, theme of the team.
I should probably say something meaningful to all our cavalry units.
I think it's just got to be the one dice here. 3+ dodge, 2+, but it's a loner. Doesn't get us there anyway. I think it's just got to be the 2+ here, which is the blitz. It's just a 2+. It's just a 2+. Don't do this to me. Didn't do it. Okay, can still get us with that, in theory. Bases, but not hit us. Good. We should inform Dimmy G you decided against playing knobs as they are. Shit. Yeah, Broccoli, you should come hang out more. Always welcome. Always welcome in chat. Always nice. It's lovely seeing everyone in chat, but it's always like extra fun getting to see people who I've met in real life, and got to meet Broccoli at the World Cup, which was very cool. Had some incredible broccoli earrings. Oh, not Bloodborne Nut, no. Bloodborne Nut's the exception. Thanks, Bloodborne Nut, and I'm sorry for being mean. I hope it was all taken in the right spirit as it was intended. It was a fun game. A fun, murderous game.
I choose violence.
I did choose some violence. But so did Bloodborne Nut, which is why we have a dead Blitzer. Do you know what? Bloodborne Nut said sorry to me. Bloodborne Nut needs to say sorry to Ubertafel, who had a whole promising career ahead of him. Ubertafel wasn't part of this murderousness. Just more to tell my therapist. I know, a kind sir, dead blodger. We've gone from starting this team on 3 blitzers to now having 1 blitzer in 3 games. Our 3 blitzer build is now a 1 blitzer build. It took us 3 games for that to happen. Don't think we can do anything with that.
That's quite a mismatch.
Why are we... Oh, it's a loner, okay. Why are we banning Jimmy and... Oh, this is for the anti-knob propaganda. Been a lot of nobility chat today. Kind sir taking the MVP. A kind sir who was in chat before. You're still there, kind sir. You're one of very few players on this team that hasn't died. I meant to say that when you came in before. A hero lineman. Oh, Ubertafel, yeah, you can't keep a strength busted. Let's see you later. The good news is we've got enough to rebuy one of the blitzers, so we can go back to being a 2 blitzer team. Which will be manage requests. You won't believe this, guys. This is going to sound like I am taking the mickey, but the next person on our list is Bloodborne Nut. The next position on the Bloodborne list is Bloodborne Nut. So Bloodborne Nut, having just murdered one of our blitzers, is the next blitzer to join the team. I don't want to be on the team. Well, tough luck. You're going on the team. It was honestly a fun game. I am sorry about. No idea when I muted myself. Did we get the bit where I told Bloodborne that it was fun? I hope that that bit at least was caught. I was saying, sorry if everyone got muted there. I was just saying, yeah, it was a really fun. That was when it cut out. Okay, cool. So yeah, I had a fun game. Yeah, I was just talking through the randoms there and the different options. I think general for alignment is pretty standard for most teams. There's a lot of good hits there. And I was just saying there's more good hits on general than there are on agility. It's more just that there's more really bad ones on agility that you don't want on alignment, like catch, diving catch, even some of the ones that are good on your other players like sprint or sure feet on alignment are just going to be wasted. So general is the way to go if you're going to random, I think, on lineman. So that is the team anyway after game 3. Somehow this team that had 6 loners in game 2 has continued its winning run. We have now got 3 wins, no draws, no losses. We are only on 8 players still, so still lots of loners around, and we did lose a leveled blitzer, which does sting, but team's still going and having fun. And if you're watching it on YouTube, hit that like and subscribe.